Been a while since I've done a comments video, hasn't it? I'm hoping you all enjoyed Comico when I was able to get it up, and look forward to what I upload in the future. Let's just say I'm very, very excited for this next week coming up. Not gonna be very good for work when that happens. Anyways, before I start off this comments video, I want to give a quick shout out to Mick for Case 6 and Nuketastic Disaster for the Icarus mythology tip when I was having a hard time remembering it during the Kid Icarus video game showcase. I appreciate little tips like that. Anyways, without further ado, let's get this list started. It's still a short one, but I think these ones will last a good amount like most of my comments videos do. First one here is from my girl Autumchild. Glad you're showing off more online. Wow, I need to learn to read. No, I read that right. I think I'm just still half asleep. Don't mind me too much. I understand that you're trying to settle into a new place, and I know you will soon, and I wholeheartedly agree with you. Let's keep the classic games alive and loved just as much as the new generation of games. And I miss enjoying spending time with you. I do too. I'm on Discord more often, but you're normally working at night, so I never get to spend time, chat with ya. And yeah, still haven't found a place to call home yet. Hopefully when the interest rates go up, the price of housing will go down and we can actually have a better selection. That or one of the rentals we're looking at finally shows up. Still undecided. It's been a long summer. But yeah, I'm trying my best to show up online more, and I hope I can do that, especially with the next coming week, where I am super excited to actually play more video games. August has been a very, very good month for me. I've been playing the Shovel Knight DLC of Blaster Master right now. It's a lot of fun, too. Anyways, I hope to see you online more, girl. I'd like to chat with you again. Let's move on to the next one here. Yeah, I'm probably going to be a little blunt with how I transition this time just because I'm tired and I still have to work today, as of this recording at least. Next one here I have is from Sigma GX. I know you haven't played any Mega Man games lately since the move, but how did you get into Mega Man? Believe it or not, I ended up getting into Mega Man because of my dad. When I was a little kid, we owned the Nintendo Entertainment System, and would also watch cartoons with my dad every morning. And the game we would rent the most was Mega Man. I can't fully remember exactly which one, but I know I remember a lot of Mega Man 2 and Woodman stage, and we ended up owning a copy of Mega Man 5. But it was mostly that and the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon. It was those games and that really got me into Mega Man. I really liked playing it because the game was very simple, easy to pick up and play, and it didn't matter how many times I died because the music was fun. And as corny as the Mega Man cartoon was, it did have a solid story with a lot of things. Yeah, it was corny. Yeah, it was bad sometimes, especially when it came to the Dr. Pedo episode. But I enjoyed it to the point I actually own the series on DVD. It was mostly my dad who got me into the Mega Man series, and from there I was hooked. And I was always a big tomboy as a kid, still am today, which is why I still love Mega Man as much as I do. It's just a shame that the way Capcom shows their appreciation for Mega Man now is more of a cash cow than anything. Like a lot of Mega Man fans, we honestly want to see a new actual Mega Man game. It could be Mega Man 11, which honestly, I think 10 is a good ending point because it leaves just enough to show that Wily had a complete change of heart and isn't a complete monster. Mega Man X badly needs a sequel because they left it on a cliffhanger. Zero Series is done. Battle Network's done. Poor Star Force got left in the dust, really. It's not a bad game mechanically, but like the crossover Battle Network game, Star Force game never saw the light of day in North America. The ZX series, oh my god. When you leave it at a cliffhanger like that, you need to actually finish it off. I just hope they don't do the same with Gunvolt. I know the creators want to make a third game, and I really hope they actually make a good ending for that. And then, as we all know, the fabled Mega Man Legends 3 debate. I was one of those people who helped assist in that game, choosing and voting for stuff, and we all heard what Capcom Europe said. Yeah, we're still bitter about that. Well, I am. I can at least say that calmly, but it's like, really? You're gonna blame the fans for that one? And they also canceled a bunch of games around that point too. They canceled Legends 3, they canceled Mega Man Universe, which was going to be Mario Maker before Mario Maker. Yeah, I read the PlayStation Magazine article that had that in there too. They had physical proof of it. You can't deny that one, Capcom. And they even canceled. Oh, there was one other game they canceled, and Mega Man Online. Yeah, I don't forget stuff like that. But yeah, my dad was the one who really got me into the Mega Man series, and from there I was hooked. I kind of went and rambled onto a little rant, didn't I? Best I move on to the next comment then. And this one here is from Mr. X on Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I've seen, oh, I've been in a big Shantae binge and enjoyed your 3 Let's Plays. Hear you're having some recording trouble, but hope to see you back soon and definitely hope you do Half Genie Hero at some point. Oh, don't worry. I do intend to get back onto my full recording schedule once we actually have a house to live in and my consoles aren't all in a box. And I do intend to play Half Genie Hero. As for when, that all depends on if my order stays the same or some other games decide to get thrown into the mix, which is very likely going to happen. It's been a good year for a gamer so far. 2017 has been actually really good. Except with all the forest fires. That's the bad thing. But yeah, I do intend on playing Half Genie Hero. It's just depending on when I get to it. Alright, next one here is from Warbandit111. Have you ever played a game called Silhouette Mirage? It's for the PS1, and personally, I feel it's one of the best games ever made. Plus, just like Mischief Makers, it's made by Treasure. You can also mug, or shake enemies in it. But anyways, great story, fun gameplay. If you don't know about it, you should totally look into it. It's amazing. I actually did end up looking into this game, and it's got the same charm as Mischief Makers too. It's like a mix of a shooter and a platformer and a beat 'em up, and oh my gosh, this game is now in my wish list on Lukey Games, and it's still expensive, but I intend on purchasing it when I can. Thank you for the tip on that game too. Another treasure by Treasure. You gotta love games like that. Alright, next one here is from William 5 Million. Oh yeah, I guess I should bring this up. I noticed he put a comment on my last comments video saying that he gave up trying to get questions answered, and I wholeheartedly apologize for that one. It turns out some of my messages ended up in my message inbox, which I rarely check. So this one is the one that ended up in the messages box. Hi, I know you've played Super Smash Bros. Games. Do you have any favorite characters that you think are cute? Well, truthfully, a lot of characters are cute to me. I honestly like the Luma from Rosalina and Luma. Kirby's always my favorite, so he's just as adorable. And it's mostly the cutesy characters I like the most, like Yoshi, Pichu, Pikachu, stuff like that. I'm still a girl at heart, so, well, I am a girl. But I do love the occasional cutesy character. Even the little Starfy trophy. Oh my gosh, that thing is cute, especially when he starts star spinning everything. But yeah, it's more or less some of the cutesy characters. And oh, there was one more character that I thought was really cute too, especially in its attacks, and I can't remember it for the life of me. Oh, I'm still too tired to think. And it has been a while since I played a Smash Brothers game, since again, my games are in a box. But yeah, I wasn't ignoring you, I promise. It's just I wasn't seeing anything. Oh, this one here is on Risky's Revenge from Mike Lee's Game Canal. I think that's a funny play on Game Channel, but I apologize once again if I ever mispronounce anything. Let's see here. I saw there were no comments yet, and you are a very known YouTuber. You're good at voice acting. Just do the guys with the guy voice. That voice acting is really helping people get to know the characters. Also, good job. You deserve more subs and views in my opinion. Later. I try my best with the voice acting. I am still a girl, so male voices are a little harder. I even get lucky just doing nice cutesy voices like this, my regular voice, and even Queen Autumn's voice like this. It's a little difficult to get to certain pitches for me, and guys' voices are definitely a challenge. I do have a friend who's volunteered to do some voices for me every now and then, but it seems their schedules never match up when we need them to. Oh, I just do my best. I need to kind of just space out here for a minute and wake up. I'll have to do that after I'm done with the comments video, though. Next one here is from Francis Nolan. Do you ever plan on playing and translating the fourth Starfy game on the DS? Translating, I might be able to get away with doing it if I find the game to be interesting. I've picked up and put down Starfy 4 so many times just because they changed the mechanics of how the main gameplay goes. It's still running, jumping, spinning, but the game is pretty much fetch quest the game. It doesn't stay consistent with levels and plot, so you're literally jumping from the hub world, talking to someone, going back to the hub world, playing the stage, finding what you need to, going back to the hub world, going back to the person you talked to, rinse and repeat. It kind of breaks the flow for me. A lot of people say this game is really good, and I'd love to give it its full potential, but I haven't had even the chance to pick it back up again because I've been busy with work. As for a Let's Play of the game, we'll have to see. If the game gets better, I might consider it, but it would be one of those types of situations where I probably won't be too enthusiastic if I do, unless the second quest of the game ends up being a little better. I'll have to find out, because so far I'm enjoying the story, but the fact that it's fetch quest the game kind of drags for me. So I can't give a permanent yes, but I can't give a no either. It's one of those on the fence type of games for me at the moment. Which is sad to say, because I've really enjoyed Starfy so far. I enjoyed the first 3 games, and I enjoyed the 5th. And the 5th I definitely want to Let's Play for you guys when I can get what my currently list of games is done. Wow, that sentence came out awfully once I started coughing there. But, yeah, as an actual answer right now, it's on the fence. Alright, so 2 comments are left here. And this one here is recent from Freedom Planet, from the Real Eagle Gamer. What screen capture software are you using? I'm actually using my Elgato to record Freedom Planet. I'm not using anything like Fraps or Screen Captured. I'm using my Elgato with my computer tower running, my Elgato, hooking up my laptop to the Elgato, and my Elgato to the TV. It's literally my workaround for playing games since my screen capture software stopped working. And it works phenomenally. It's just the game running as if I'm playing it normally, and I'm just using the Elgato system to my advantage and the fact that I have HDMI ports on my computer. It's been a blessing in disguise, really, because that's how I've been able to record the DS games as well without it lagging to sinning back on me. So yeah, if you're ever curious and have the equipment like that, give it a try. You just use your computer tower to record your audio and your game footage through your screen capture device, and then hook up HDMI or whatever you have for your computer to your TV and your screen capture device, and you can just record anything off your screen. It's awesome. All right, so this last comment is very recent, and it comes from Shane K. Kanto. It's Kanto on Pokemon Crystal. For kids translations, yes, it's pronounced Kanto. However, in Japanese, it is pronounced Kanto. Ka-n-to. It's kind of a weird conflict between gamers, really, just because we've all heard it pronounced Kanto because that's how we thought it was spelt as a kid, and that's the way they pronounced it in English for the 4Kids dub of Pokemon. However, it is a Japanese region and an actual district in Japan known as the Kanto district. So the way it's actually pronounced in Japanese, which is how I've been pronouncing it, is Kanto. So just to clarify, You're not wrong, but I'm not wrong either. We're both in the right. Just because officially with the 4Kids dub they call it Kanto, but in Japanese it's pronounced Kanto, just like you would Johto. Just a little clarification there. And I was hoping I'd have a few more comments to add to the list, but that's my short little list this time. I'm always happy to read your guys' comments, and I do really enjoy doing these videos. It's just I haven't had the free time to do it until today. Yay. So, I'm gonna stop here. I hope you guys enjoyed this comments video, and this is Autumchild saying I'll see you all next time.